Hi, I'm Roland Sawatzky, Curator of History at the Manitoba Museum, and we are commemorating the 150th anniversary of the City of Winnipeg. We're finally finished our last exhibit for the Winnipeg 1920 Gallery, and that is the A&M Hurtig Furriers shop. We're thrilled that we're finally able to open it up for the public, so why don't you join me? Adolf and Max Hurtig were Jewish immigrants from Romania who arrived in Manitoba in 1908. And by 1918, they had begun their own furrier partnership. A furrier is a place where you make items of clothing out of fur, from raw furs all the way to the finished process. And so they had a factory in the back, and then they would have a shop in the front where you would sell the fine items. And that's what we've been able to show here. We've got your front of store here with the beautiful fur artifacts from the museum, and you have Adolf Hurtig there at his desk, some other items on display, and then you get to see behind the walls, behind the scenes. And this is a character we've called Rachel, and she is working on a sealskin fur right now. All of the artifacts that you see in here are actually from Jewish furriers in Winnipeg that we have from our collection. We're thrilled to be able to use them and to finally be able to show them to people. So the first Jews to come to Winnipeg came after 1881 when the pogroms in Russia were taking place. These were oppressive acts including massacres and theft of Jewish property, and so many Jews started to come to North America during that time. By the 1890s and early 1900s, the Jewish community in Manitoba had grown and had come from many different parts of Europe. They became part of the fabric of the city. In fact, by 1920, there were over 10,000 Jewish people in the city, which is quite a large proportion at that time. Half of Winnipeg's population that were working in the textile and furrier business were of Jewish background. Though the Jewish community was essential for the growth of Winnipeg and the prosperity of Winnipeg, there was still a high level of anti-Semitism in the province. And you can see that in newspaper articles, especially of the early 1900s. So this exhibit can be found on the second level of the 1920 gallery. It's open for visitors. This is the first day, so we're very excited to finally open up this room for everyone. We've been working on it a long time. Please come down and enjoy and take a look at all the new stuff that's been happening in the 1920 Winnipeg Gallery.